Good evening. My name is Travis Bender, and I serve as the president-elect of the Alabama Music Educators Association. I want to officially welcome you to the 2026 AMEA Awards Ceremony. Tonight, we will recognize and honor music educators and supporters of music from across our state. We ask that honorees make their way to the stage once their name is called to receive their awards and pause for a photo with our president, Dr. Phil Wilson, and our past president, Dr. Rob Lyda. The Eleanor Nation Fame Scholarship was developed to support AMEA's belief in the importance of developing outstanding future music educators in Alabama. This $1,000 scholarship recognizes upcoming music educators who set high standards for themselves and offer inspiration and direction for others. The recipients of this scholarship are chosen based on academic and musical achievements, essay content, and strength of recommendations. This year's recipient of the AMEA Fame Scholarship is Thomas Washer from Helena, Alabama. Thomas graduated from Helena High School and is currently attending Auburn University. His essay entitled, "Why I Want to Be a Music Educator and Why Everyone Should Have Access to Music Education," was published in the August-September 2025 edition of the Alabrev. In his essay, he states, "Being a music educator is about so much more than teaching notes and rhythms. It's about building a great community through music. Music education must be available to all students, no matter where they're from or what their background is. Music can change lives. I know that because it changed mine. It gave me everything: discipline, purpose, community, and joy. And now I want to pass those same gifts down to the next generation." Let's give a round of applause for Thomas Washer. The AMEA Young Composers Competition was created to encourage and recognize Alabama's developing student composers. It is our hope this professional recognition will provide a showcase for the composition talents of our young Alabama musicians. We would like to invite to the stage Mr. Patrick Darby, chair of the AMEA Composition Contest, to announce the recipients of the Young Composers Award.
Good evening. My name is Patrick Darby, and outside of serving as the Director of Bands for Grissom High School, I have the distinct pleasure to serve as the chairperson for the annual Young Composers Competition. This year marks 20 years since the start of the AMEA Young Composers Competition that was established by Homewood High School Band Director Mr. Chris Cooper. The finalists that we will recognize tonight demonstrate the future of music in Alabama, and that it is not only strong, but incredibly bright. Their work reflects countless hours of learning, experimenting, revising, and dreaming, guided by a supportive teacher and inspired by a deep love of music. These compositions remind us that music is always growing and ever evolving. Starting with our middle school division finalist, Gentry Beaulieu. Gentry is an 8th grader from Shoals Christian School. Her supporting teacher is Miss Melanie Louie. Her submission this year was entitled Headwaters of the Unknown. From our high school division, finalist Jonah Hambrick. Jonah is a 9th grader from Buckhorn High School. His supporting teacher is Mr. Jake House. His submission this year is entitled Take Me Home. Continuing in our high school division, Mr. Wyatt Jordan. Wyatt is a 10th grader from Buckhorn High School. His supporting teacher is Mr. Jake House. Wyatt's powerhouse submission this year is entitled Mitochondria. And our final high school division finalist is Gabriel Yates. Gabriel is a 12th grader from Northridge High School. His supporting teacher is Mr. Kaylor Hodges. Moving on to our collegiate division, Clinton Tran. Clinton is an undergrad student at Troy University. His sponsoring faculty member is Dr. Scott Sexton. Clinton's submission was entitled Commodore Command March. Also in collegiate division, Julian Wallace. Julian is an undergrad student at Troy University. His sponsoring faculty member is Dr. Scott Sexton, and Julian's submission this year is entitled Stagnants. And our final collegiate finalist is Mr. Michael Olson. Michael is in his first year of graduate studies at Troy University. His sponsoring faculty member is Dr. Scott Sexton, and Michael's submission this year is entitled Wepa. I want to thank all of the students and sponsoring teachers for supporting the Young Composers Competition this year. I would ask that you share information with your fellow directors and fellow students to encourage them to participate in next year's competition. Information regarding next year's event will be released by this summer, and submissions for next year's competition are due in early December. But let's give one more round of applause for all of our 2026 Young Composer finalists.
The Alabama Music Educators Association is proud to recognize those AMEA members having 25 or more years of continuous membership in NAFME. This year, each person attaining 25 years and those reaching increments of 5 years beyond that will be honored. Members with 25 years of service are Beatrice Collins, Sydney Dedeaux, Elizabeth Donaldson, Donald Dowdy, Mark Hatton, Kelly Hill, Christy Howes, Mandy Irvin, Nathan Kilgo, Shelman Miller, Gina Nix, Selwyn Reed, Sean Sanders, and Tiffany Strickland. Please come to the stage at this time to be recognized. Members with 30 years of service are Lori Ardavino, Jeff Fondren, Kim Jackson, Carol Jacobs, Bill Lazenby, and Stephen Williams. Please come to the stage at this time to be recognized. Members with 35 years of service are Kim Bain, John Bradley, Beth Davis, Carla Gallahan, Karen Morgan, David Pryor, John Rimley, Henry Terry, Renee Thomas, and Reggie Tolbert. Please come to the stage at this time if you're present tonight. Members with 40 years of service are Deborah Ellis, Brian Krebs, and Theo Vernon. Members with 45 years of service to our organization are Paul Edmondson, Mike Holmes, and Susan McCall. Members with 50 years of service to our organization are Frank Blanton and Dennis Carroll. AMEA is honored to have a member with 55 years of continuous service and membership, Milton Welch. We are also honored to have members with 60 years of continuous service and membership to our organization. Those individuals are Stuart Hampton, Ronald Lett, and Thomas Smith. And finally, with 65 years of continuous service and membership to AMEA, John Robert Hinton. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for your work in music education in the state of Alabama. And now, National Board Teacher Certification is regarded as the gold standard of teacher certification in our country. Through a rigorous process, candidates for National Board Certification demonstrate their knowledge and understanding of what teachers should know and how they are to teach their students. If you are a National Board Certified teacher, we ask that you stand at this time to be recognized. This year, we are truly delighted to add 7 new National Board Certified teachers to the already distinguished list of NBCTs here in the state of Alabama. Our newly certified class of NBCTs are Megan Black, Emily Bounds, Aaron Kaysen, Michael Chambliss, Joanna Finch, Matthew Gardner, and Charlie Mercier. Please come to the stage at this time to be recognized. The AMEA Outstanding Administrator Award honors school leadership personnel who have shown special interest and dedication to music education in the state of Alabama. This award provides our organization the opportunity to recognize a school administrator who has gone above and beyond to showcase the music programs in their local community. The 2026 AMEA Outstanding Administrator Award is presented to Dr. Ed Nichols. Jenny Merritt, Director of Bands at Discovery Middle School, writes, Dr. Nichols is not only an exceptional administrator, but also an unwavering advocate for music education. His commitment to the success and enrichment of our students through the arts is evident in both word and action. She goes on to say, what sets Dr. Nichols apart is his genuine presence and participation. He does not simply support from the sidelines. He becomes part of the music experience. Keith Anderson, Director of Bands at James Clements High School, says this about Dr. Nichols. He is constantly seeking ways to support our music programs through funding, additional personnel, and district awareness of arts achievements. Dr. Nichols has subbed for music teachers, guest conducted on concerts and at football games, and has even performed alongside our music students to show his support for music in our schools. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please join me in congratulating the 2026 Outstanding Administrator Award winner, Dr. Ed Nichols, Superintendent of Madison City Schools. And now for the Edward H. Kleino Outstanding Young Music Educator Award. AMEA awards young music educators that have shown a special dedication to and enthusiasm for music education in Alabama. Named in honor of longtime AMEA and MENC leader Edward H. Kleino, this award recognizes innovative leaders who set high standards for our profession and offer inspiration and direction. Recipients have demonstrated professional and academic growth as music educators, as well as enthusiasm for teaching and a love of music. This year's recipient of the Edward H. Kleino Outstanding Young Music Educator Award is Rachel Harbin. Rachel is the elementary music specialist at Austinville Elementary in Decatur, Alabama. Her colleague, Sadie Wall, says this about Rachel. She exhibits creativity in her teaching by creating musical personas to engage her students, such as Sister Silencia, a mute nun. Her commitment to music education extends beyond her lesson planning, and Rachel has gathered a wealth of knowledge about several different neurotypes, particularly ADHD and autism, and works to serve those students in her classroom. Dr. Erica Knapp, one of Rachel's ORF-level teachers, said this: "What sets Rachel apart is her genuine passion for both music and teaching. This combination creates a powerful force in her classroom, where students not only learn musical skills, but also develop a lifelong love for music." Let's congratulate Rachel Harbin. The AMEA Hall of Fame recognizes members for excellence in teaching or administration, contributions and improvements to the field of music education, betterment of our profession through exemplary service or acts, professional offices, professional publications, awards, or performances, and those with exceptional professional ideals and academic integrity. This year we have 2 inductees into the Alabama Music Educator Association Hall of Fame. Our first inductee is retired high school choir director Alan Gillespie. Mr. Gillespie taught for 50 years in the state of Alabama. His tenure included stays at Winona, Huffman, Clay Chalkville, and Hewitt-Trussville High Schools. John Baker, past AMEA president and Hall of Fame inductee, said this about Mr. Gillespie: "Mr. Gillespie has been a pillar of leadership in the music education community. His service as president of the Alabama Vocal Association and the Alabama chapter of the American Choral Directors Association exemplifies his dedication to advancing choral music and supporting fellow educators throughout the state. He has inspired hundreds of students, musically, personally, and professionally. His teaching style, marked by passion, empathy, and rigor, has shaped not only accomplished musicians, but also thoughtful, confident individuals who carry his influence throughout their lives. Mr. Gillespie's career stands as a model of excellence in teaching and an unwavering commitment to the betterment of music education in Alabama. His legacy is woven into the fabric of countless students' lives, the strength of the choral programs he led, and the professional community he helped shape. He is richly deserving of a place in the AMEA Hall of Fame." And Aaron King, principal of Hewitt-Trussville High School, said, "Under Alan's leadership, the HTHS choir earned numerous regional and state accolades, consistently demonstrating a high standard of musical performance and professionalism. But beyond the trophies and superior ratings, Alan instilled in his students a love for music, a sense of discipline, and a spirit of unity. His classroom was a sanctuary where talent was nurtured, confidence was built, and character was formed." AMEA, please join me in congratulating Alan Gillespie. Our second inductee is awarded posthumously to Dr. Ted Galloway. Harry McAfee, retired band director, said this: "Dr. Galloway was a highly respected band director in our state and was honored to be inducted into the Phi Beta Mu Alabama Bandmasters Hall of Fame in 1991. That same year, he was named as the AMEA Outstanding Music Educator. He was also inducted into the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame in 1987. Dr. Galloway also received his AMEA 50 Continuous Years of Service Award in 2009. Dr. Galloway served our profession as president of the Alabama Bandmasters Association and 2 terms as president of the Alabama chapter of the International Association of Jazz Educators. Along with his outstanding career in music education, Dr. Galloway was a community leader, active in the Lions Club and his church. He was a devoted husband, father, and grandfather, and a mentor to me. Close friend and former colleague Joe Terry added, "But even with all these awards, perhaps his greatest accomplishment was the effect he had on his students. On the podium, he could be demonstrative, but off the podium, he was quiet and didn't always show his feelings. But he was one of the most caring and loving teachers I have ever known. He loved his students and only wanted what was best for them and for the band. He didn't seek attention, he just wanted to make sure their needs were met." The Hall of Fame award is far overdue, but for the sake of those music educators who remain and for those in the future, this award will help them know of his legacy. AMEA, please join me in congratulating Dr. Ted Galloway. His family is in attendance tonight to accept this award on his behalf, including his lovely wife who is seated in the audience. Will you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to all of tonight's honorees. This concludes the 2026 AMEA Awards Ceremony. But the fun doesn't end here. Please stay with us as we enjoy the Alabama All-State Elementary Choir under the direction of Dr. Scott Sexton, followed by the 2026 Gospel Honor Choir conducted by Valerie Harris, starting in just a few moments. Additionally, the 8 p.m. ABA performance will be the Thompson High School Jazz Ensemble in the Sheraton Birmingham Ballroom. The final event this evening will be the President's Reception held in the Sheraton Birmingham Ballroom pre-function area. Everyone here is invited to attend. Thank you for attending the award ceremony tonight, and have a great evening.